Welcome back, humans! You know what day it is. And before I get started, I would appreciate it if you humans would smash that like button, hit me with a subscription, and turn on those notifications because I'm here twice a week. And I appreciate all you viewers and all you new viewers and all the people that are, with me since the beginning. I appreciate all you guys. I just want to let you know, shout out to all of you, all my subscribers, all my viewers, and all the people that are on my social medias and all that stuff that are supporting this channel. I appreciate everybody. So I just wanted a big shout out to all of you guys and appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you too. Welcome. Welcome to Time Time Vision. And here we go with Mint Event. So let's do this. A lot of crazy shit's been happening on the news. Some people are saying they feel like the end could be coming soon. The end of everything. The end of whatever end that you hear of, they feel like it is about to happen. Like the end is near. But I disagree. Maybe something big is near, but I don't think the end is necessarily near. But I think it's really weird and strange because, I joke on things all the time, and then you see all these things happening for real that are just like, wait a minute, hold up, something could be going on here. So you're watching the news and you see all these people that are very wealthy and very rich and have lots and lots of money, and they ain't afraid to tell you about it. And the news make, shows about how much money they got. And these guys are like practicing how to leave the earth like safely. They're practicing how to leave the planet safely like on TV. And nobody seems to be saying anything about it. And I'm like, what the hell? It's like that 2012 movie, man. Nobody has those secret invitations. Only the people that got the dough. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy, man. What's happening? What's about to go down? These guys are practicing right in front of us on TV how to leave Earth safely. Is there a real Elysium? Are these guys got something going on that we don't know about? Is there an Elysium on the moon? What is going on here? Is that why they want to start the sperm bank up there? Because it's an Elysium on the moon of old-ass people that can't make no babies. And then they got these young-ass wives or young-ass mistresses, and then he got them up there, and they can't make babies with them old ones because the babies will be messed up or some shit. Who knows what's going down with the old guy's junk? With the old guy's jizz. Sorry about that. But anyways, who knows what's going on? Is there an Elysium up there? There's already been articles that they want to put a sperm bank up there. Why do they need a sperm bank up there? What's going on here that you need a sperm bank over there that you ain't telling us about over here? If that made any sense. What is going on? Right on TV. Let's practice how to go. The guy went to space. Now the next time he's like, I want to go to the moon. And the other guy's like, I've been to space first. And then Tesla was like, watch this. I'm going to throw a car up there. Why are they practicing? Like he's practicing how to drive in space or drive somewhere else other than Earth. They know something we don't know. And I don't know what it is, but it's something that we don't know. And I think we should figure out what that is other than being mad at everybody. Like mad at each other. We should be mad at these people for not giving us the lowdown on what's going down. We have a lot of people that, like I said, there are some dumb people here, but there's a lot of smart people here too. And there's all those prepping people. Like all the people could be preparing for this other stuff that's happening that we don't know about. Like why are they practicing to leave the planet? What's wrong with the planet? This perfectly good planet, what is wrong with it? That you guys are preparing or practicing to leave it? Somebody needs to fill me in on what's wrong with the planet, humans. Why are they trying to leave it now? They try to come over here, make all the money and conquer it and all that kind of stuff. And now they're just like, all right, I got to go. Something's happening. We got to go, I don't know, but I do want to know. And I'm going to be paying close attention of these other people that are going to be practicing, how to lead the planet. I think that's crazy, though. They're trying to they're just right in front of us on the TV. Like, watch this. Look what we're going to do when you guys can't. That's what it feels like. Look what I can do because I'll be ready when whatever is going to happen that you don't know about. They just got the wink. But there's those secret invitations going on, whether it's a secret boat or the secret boat plane or these spaceships these guys are all banking. Man, these guys got something going on and we don't know about it, and we need to find out what it is. We need to find out what it is because something's going down. If you don't think something's going down, then like my agreement on the previous episode about there's some dumb people might fit your category because something is going down. And they are trying to get out before we are. We are literally guinea pigs right now on some crazy stuff. Like everybody's a guinea pig right now and nobody's saying nothing about that either. Something is going down. I feel like we're all guinea pigs on this whole thing, and whatever it is went wrong. So now it's all spreading around, and it's getting all over the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? That they got to clean out the mess. It went way past the cage cleaners, so now it's just crazy. The cage cleaners couldn't keep it in, and now they're all getting ready to leave the planet without us. Something is going down. And I'm standing here by it, humans. Something is going down. And we ain't invited. Obviously, we ain't invited. And that's messed up on you. Not you, but them. Them being them saying to them to you. The you to them. We need to start finding out what this is and what's going on so we can start preparing ourselves. Maybe we can't get as fancy as y'all spaceships, but maybe we can make something out of scraps and get us out of here with this, like, beat down, something they found on American pickers, and we made our ships out of it, and we got out of there, man, and we can get out of here too, man. We can get out of here too. Why don't you fill us in? Damn. That's messed up on you. Just leaving us in the rear view mirror. Way messed up on you. Shit. I feel like we're all just left in the dark, humans. We're all just left in the dark. And we don't know what type of spaceship to make because we don't know where we got to go. They know where to go, but we don't know where to go. Like I said, is there an Elysium on the moon? Like there's some place over there and they already got it all club meted out. It's all like hooked up. The 4 seasons. It's all maxed out. And it's on the dark side, which isn't really dark. But who cares about that? It's on the other side where we don't see. So you can't see with their telescopes, these guys be partying. They'll be like, oh, I see these crazy lights on the moon. And there's like maybe an asteroid hit the moon on that side. It's like, no, it's the strobe lights from those old-ass rich dudes' as parties. They're like filming UFOs crossing the moon all the time. Like, no, that's space debris that's making those fancy turns and staying in perfect formation. That's just regular space debris on the moon. Those are the transporters that are taking everybody to the party. And they look like Tic Tacs. And now they're showing us a video of a Tic Tac on the ocean. So we just got a video of your party ship. And they're like, oh, damn. They try to get off the radar and try to zoom out. They're like, oh, shit. It was a group full of old-ass rich dudes getting ready to go to the moon party, and y'all caught them on video. That's all you did was catch them on the video going to the moon party. Because they are going to leave us here. They are leaving us here to all these cool moon parties. It's like the new club, what's that shit? The Club 54 or 64, whatever that shit was. It's the new spot to be. The moon parties. And we're not invited to the final moon party when they're like, the countdown. And that's the last party. That somebody's going to get those little secret invitations. And we're not getting them. People at laundromats, look in all the pockets of your wealthy customers because they might have that secret invitation and you can get up on it. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I'm not. Because they ain't telling us what's going down. And I think they're gonna leave us. I think they're gonna leave us, humans. I ain't gonna let this down. I think they're gonna take off. You're gonna just be like, psh, see ya. And we're gonna be chilling. They're trying to review aliens. They're trying to show us aliens and shit. Like, and how are they gonna do it? Like, how are they gonna do it? We've been seeing all these videos already of the Greys and all the whatever the hell else they got on the videos of these like blurry ass videos, and then you hear these guys, these government officials will be making these on these new shows that are coming out. Like now they're letting these declassified files of some more blurry shit. They're showing you these declassified files of more blurry shit. It's more blurry. We got all this fancy. Our phone cameras are taking a better picture of the moon than when they show us the video of something on the moon moving. You know what I'm saying? We can get that little app or little piece you can add onto your phone camera to give it even more zoom, and we can get a high definition video of something on there moving, and they're gonna say, no, it's not. You just did that yourself. But when they show us something, it's all blurry as hell when we got this high powered technology Because if we just got the cell phones and we got this cool stuff that we think is cool, they got technology that just makes our technology look dumb. It makes us shit look like a microwave. You know what I'm saying? It makes it look like, I would say more like a cassette tape to a Blu-ray. You know, that's how different I think our technology is. Even though ours is awesome, I just think that's the difference between ours and the secret government stuff. You know, they get all the fancy toys, I think. But how are they going to do it? Because we've seen all these blurry crap, like I said before. They get all this blurry crap all the time. It's never just high definition things when we got all these bomb telescopes that can see galaxies and see this and that and see this and this. But when you zoom in on an alien or whatever, or a ship or a thing on the moon or something we can see super really well, it's blurry and it's crap. So let's see how they're going to reveal it to us. Like, are they going to freak us out and it's going to be like some creepy straight up alien invasion? Like, are they going to come ready to brawl and take over shit? And we're going to go to more lockdowns because these guys are going to go to be at war with aliens every day? Or are they going to come peacefully and it will change a lot of things? Who knows what it'll change? Or will it change nothing? Will we accept them? It'll be weird and, you know, maybe it'll change things for a little bit. But then when it's normal, like, oh, you're just aliens. You know, you just chit with up. You know, you're just aliens. Like in that movie Bright, you know, everybody's cool now. We're just living together, like whatever. Now it's not, it's just normal. Then we're back to normal. We go back to our normal things, I believe. We go back to like, oh, no, you're just an alien and get off my face and, you know, alien lives matter or whatever. It'd be like ALMs and the BLMs and it'd be like all this stuff fighting each other. All these separations. Eventually, after the old stuff wore out, after the new wore out, I think we'd go back to our old ways anyways. But we'll see how it goes. I'm interested to see how this is going to go down. Is an alien ship going to land on TV? Like, are they going to do it like that? Are they going to do it like the way they did the Bezos ship ride or the fucking Tesla ship practice launch and all that shit? We'll see how they're going to do it. Like, there is a ship, and it's there, and they're trying to make contact. This is live on the news. You know, are they going to do it that way? Are we going to be watching all these different channels of all the different news channels? And I'm here live on channel 45. There's an object unknown in the skies, you know, and our ships are flying around. You know, we're protecting our civilization because we might be under a threat. Or not. So it would be all these different channels. Tune in as we, you know, continue our live coverage. I wonder how much view, if it'll take over. I wonder if, like, when they reveal the aliens, if that's going to take over the TV time of the election. You know, if they come up with, you know, I just got my butt wiped. You know, that dude comes out with his, you know, I'm trying to run again with my butt wiped for the next election. If they're gonna tear off and take some of that, take away some of that little thunder, you know, if they're trying to start doing for election time and stuff. Like, we want to bring the aliens in, but it's time for the elections. We got to shut up right now. People are gonna want more alien stuff, so we'll see how they do it. Are they gonna hold off for the election? Or are they gonna use it as the election swing? We'll tell you what that floating thing is if we win. Otherwise, it's just a moon planet, or it's just Venus. We're going to tell you it's Venus if I don't win. But if I do win, I'll tell you what it really is. And why we need a Space Force. Look, Space Force was them telling us there's something out there. And it probably was like, what the hell is this? And it wasn't used to it. That's why it was like, whoa, you know, this was the first time I seen all this kind of shit. We need a Space Force. We need an army out there. Now you got Star Wars coming. But anyways, I'm just not sure how they're going to reveal it. I'm just interested how they're going to reveal it. There's just so many ways they can do it. Are they going to freak the shit out of us? Or is it up to the aliens, like, how they're going to do it? Because, like, we'll see how the aliens, you know, plan on doing it. Because, I mean, you see what they're seeing. I mean, they're seeing what we're doing. And they're seeing what we see out here. I'm sure they're seeing what we see. Because there's probably, if they can come from other planets or wherever they can come from, they're probably way more advanced. So I'm sure they've got ways of just watching how crazy we are. That's probably why they're hiding. And they're like, look, I got some technology that's going to blow your camera. I don't care what what kind of phone you got, whatever. I'm just going to blow your shit with my technology because we ain't ready to see you crazy asses yet. We might have more better technology and be smarter than you guys, but goddamn, y'all are crazy, so we ain't ready to see y'all yet. We ain't ready to do this. They're trying to figure how this out. They're like, maybe they will, maybe they won't, maybe they'll calm down, maybe they won't calm down. But we need to figure this out. But we ain't just going to just jump into things. They're like, whoa, no rush. No rush, fellas. That's probably what they're telling, no rush, Mr. Aliens, because we want to get this right. We don't want to make everybody just go into all-out war. We don't want no Christopher Columbus type shit either. Like, even if you can take us over, we don't need that kind of shit. Like, we'd rather you come peacefully and let us know you could take it over and just give us, like, helpful advice, but with a flex, like, you should be doing this or we'll make you do this, or something like that. But not saying we'll make you do this, but in a way, say it in a way where you did say it without saying it. I don't know. I'm just interested to see how they can do this. Or how the aliens will do this. Or they're just going to be like, oh my gosh, we crashed. We need some help. Or they're going to do something like give us a baby alien. Are we going to find a baby alien, like the little Yoda thing, the child? Are we going to find a baby alien and we're going to have sympathy and take care of the baby alien. That way we ain't quick to just kill it and go crazy and start cutting it up because it'll be a baby. And then everybody will go and protect that baby and, try to see what it could be or rather take care of it before they start, using it and experimenting on the dang thing. Which they're probably still going to do anyways. But I think that would be the way to go is if we found like a baby orphan alien. And that would be the way we would go peacefully towards it. Because if we see what they look like grown up, we don't know how to communicate with them. And I think it would be very frightening, especially with our crazy military and stuff like that, who's ready to just jump on anybody. So I think a baby alien would be my way to go. I'd be like, okay, let's pretend, even if it's not a real baby, you can get, you guys are more civilized. Like I said, bring the little guy, he's like, oh shit, like Boss Baby. But it was like Boss Baby Alien, you know what I mean? Because so they're using him as like the scout, and he's going to look like a little cute guy, and he's going to be a little baby. And they see that we care for babies, but after we're grown up, we don't give a shit about your ass. We want to fight you, we want to be separate from you and beat the shit out of you and make sure you know that you are different from me. Like that's what happens when you're not a baby. So I think the aliens can see when we're a baby, it's cool to be a baby when you're human. So I think it would be the smartest approach to revealing themselves, in my opinion. They'd be like, let's drop this little cute little alien in there, and see how we're going to do. And then, before we show them what we look like when the other arms grow in or whatever they look like, whatever, when we see when we're real big, we're like, 9 feet tall or whatever, way bigger than y'all. And you're like intimidated by it right away. So I think it would be cool to see the baby and maybe drop a picture of what you look like as an adult. So when you see the baby, you're not as threatened when you see the adult picture. Be like, oh, okay, so this is what it looks like as an adult. Holy crap, that's kind of scary. I would have shot that if I seen that first. That could be what happens. That could be the better way to go. Send in a little baby alien. Or the fake baby alien. Like I said, the fake Boss Baby alien. He could be really grown up and just one of your short fellas and just make him be all cute. Tell him just, we got to play this off. And then we'll put a photo of the guys, how we look like over here, all of us. And you got to take one for the team, man. They're going to be quick. They're going to be trying to, maybe they might put a boob in your mouth. I don't know if they're going to put a boob in your mouth. You see some ladies put a boob in your mouth. Maybe they're going to put a bottle in your mouth. You don't know if they're going to put a bottle in your mouth. Maybe this thing that they put in your mouth, there ain't no food in it. You just suck on it, and they call it a baba. Some people call it a tata, a TT, a whatever. And it's this fucking chewing thing, and they're going to try to put it in your mouth. But you got to take one for the team because we got to see what the Earthlings are going to do because it's no longer, we can't hide no more. We got to step in. It's time for us to step in. You got to take one for the team. I feel like that's what they be telling the little Boss Baby alien before he steps in. And I think that would be the way to go. I mean, without any violence. Because I think if a full alien grown shows up, everybody freaks the fuck out and screams. Because you've never seen one before. And it's this thing with big eyes or the thing looks like a lizard, the thing looks like an insect. You're going to freak the fuck out. Because you're like, God damn, I can't step on that if it looks like a bug. You know what I mean? And you see another thing like, oh my God, I ain't got my gun. And you just want to shoot it. I mean, even if it's nice, like you couldn't read the face, like we can see our expressions with eyebrows and our ears and like our wrinkles, up here, like, I'm sad, don't do it. You can see our fear or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Or if you're pissed, like, oh, let's do this, you know what I mean? So an alien just looks like a crazy different thing than you, so I think it'd be hard to read their expressions, and that's why I think it'd be best to do like a baby. I think it'd be the best way to go. That's all, I think it'd be the best way to go. What do you think, humans? Let me know in the comments. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening all over the place. You see what's going on with Cuomo. Oh no. Ugh. Yes, sir. This dude, apparently there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm sure you've already heard. I don't have to go into all the details, but I guess they got some evidence on the dude now, and the dude hasn't resigned, but he's been asked to resign by numerous people in the upper nups. Some of the big names up there in the up and ups, in the upper echelons, are telling this dude it's time to step down, but he ain't stepping down. And he looks kind of like somebody that got plastic surgery to look like Al Pacino, and it messed up. Like, if you ask me, like, people say he looks like Al Pacino. I'm like, nah, he looks like somebody like tried to like get shit done under, went on that fucking botched. My man got botched up trying to be like Al Pacino, and it all got fucked up. And that's why he reminds me kind of like a bad surgery trying to be Al Pacino. Like, when he was younger, he probably pulled it off and worked at Vegas as a lookalike. And then he's got older. He's like, man, I got to get into politics. But anyways, I just think it's crazy, man, how fast your team, like, those were his team. The ones that are asking him to step down and resign were his dogs, like, were his team. They were like all about him when they were trying to push Mr. 45 out of there. They were trying to get the big 4-5 out of there, and they were all like, oh, we don't care about all them bitches. They don't get, who cares about all them bitches? Back then. And then now you did something behind the scenes. I think something behind the scenes happened because they just flipped on him real quick. They were like, who? Who? Oh, that ain't my friend. I don't like that dude. And then now you don't get into all the secret parties. You're getting cut out. And they're like, what's going on? You're like, what's going on? I'll do my Pacino. They're like, nah, man, you don't look like Pacino. They don't even say it anymore. They used to say it like, oh, you look like Pacino when y'all was cool. And now you ain't cool. They're like, you don't look like Pacino. You don't look like him no more. Who cares about you? But that's crazy. They just flipped on this dude quick. Like, kapow. Y'all were homies. And then something happened something happened behind the scenes. Because you all knew about that stuff way when y'all were trying to push 45 out of there and y'all were doing your thing. This was, and like I said, if a lot of people are saying, like, this is a distraction. This is a distraction because if you're trying to, cover, get the distraction off of some other things that was going down. Come on now. Anyways, I can't believe that. I'm just saying, like, I just think something else behind the scenes happened. And that's another thing I want to know that they ain't telling us, because they just flipped on a dude all of a sudden. And it seems like that's what happens in the politic game. Like, everybody's a team. Everybody's cool. Or I don't like this side and I don't like that side. There was like old video, like this lady, the vice president saying, the president was, this and that and this and that. And now they work together. It's just weird. Like, that game is weird the way they do this. They just flip on somebody, like, and then now when it helps you, and that when in that weird game of politics, like when it helps them or benefits them, then you're like family. It's just wild how they can just, okay, now you're not family no more. Look, we're not even blood, okay? We all of a sudden like, look, we ain't even blood, all right? But when you guys were on the team, you guys were like, you were like my blood. But when you're on the team, when you're off the team, they tell you, look, we're not even really related. So I know I called you my brother or my sister, but now we're not even really blood. We have different parents. We're not even cousins. You know what I'm saying? I think that's crazy how they just flip on people like that. In the streets, it goes the same way. Like, if you did something wrong, like if you was a snitch, that was the ultimate rule. You was a snitch, man, you just got... people ain't returning your phone calls. You know what I mean? And you be hanging out with your friends like, oh, did so-and-so try to call you? Yeah, that motherfucker had the nerve to come call you. Like, he's going to hang out. Man, he done what? You know what I'm saying? He done sing all the tunes. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to call us and come hang. And then he's going to try to show up at the spot after everybody done ghost him. You're going to show up at the spot. We know you're dirty. You're going to fucking show up at the spot and then try to just walk on the scene like, what's up, y'all? You know, oh, man. That ain't, you talk about flipping. There was a reason. So, like I said, I feel like there was a reason you got flipped on because of what you did. Like, there's something he did for them to flip on him. I think he did something else. So they were like, all right, your dirt's coming out now. You know, like, I feel like they got everybody's dirt files. And then when they don't like you, they're like, all right, here's your dirt file. And then here's your dirt file. Like, it's crazy how they do that, man. It's like, it's a crazy game. It's a crazy game to get into. Like, I would never want to get into that game because it feels like it's just a crazy game. And it's a lot of, to get power, you need a lot of responsibility over in that game. You got to watch your back all the time. Like, it would just be all the time watching yourself because that's craziness. They just, will flip on you in a second. They probably set you up like that. They probably tell you how to hire it. Oh, we got the dirt on you, but, we're going to give you this job. Do your thing, play ball, we got you this job. Now you ain't playing ball, now they're going to find out, look at this. Look, everybody, look at this. You got to be careful. You got to be careful, Cuomo, because, oh, no. Oh, no. The way I said that. It was like a game show thing, before commercial breaks, you want to hear, oh, no. And we'll find out after the break. Like I said before, that used to annoy me so bad. Just fucking do it, man. You got 3 minutes left of the show, and you're still going to throw a commercial in. And then we get to watch the 40 seconds of you talking with the credits going over your face. You know what I mean? That used to annoy the shit out of me. That's why I stopped watching those damn shows, because of that. I'm lying. I still watch them all. I can't help it. So I found some local news. It's not local news. I'm just kidding. I found some crazy news articles. It should be local news because some crazy stuff's been happening over here similar to this. Just violence on the airlines everywhere. Violence on the airlines. All right. People just been going crazy on airplanes lately. People been going crazy everywhere, and it's not alone just on the earth and on the safe ground. They've been going crazy on subways. They've been going crazy on buses. They've been going on crazy on Lyfts and Ubers and all the fucking driving, all the whatever services, cabs, all that stuff. People just going crazy and everything, and they just couldn't leave the air alone because now people tripping out on airplanes. People fighting on the airplanes, freaking out on the airplanes. Apparently, this dude was flying on an airplane going somewhere. I don't even care because it's just messed up. My man was going out crazy, getting out of hand so bad that they had to duct tape his ass to his chair. They had to duct tape him to his chair because I guess he hit a flight attendant. And not only did he hit a flight attendant, I guess he groped a couple other ones. And he groped a couple other ones. Like, I don't know where he groped them, but apparently he groped them up. Like, he grabbed them up. And, anyways, I thought it was really crazy the way the situation went down. I don't know how they got him down or how many people it took to, get him. And, oh, sorry about that. Anyways, I didn't know how many people it took to get him all tangled up and taped him down. But my question is, when will we start, instating the tranquilizer gun? You got all these crazy people going everywhere, and you can't even arrest them anymore because if you tell somebody you're under arrest, whether you're going crazy, like that lady was in the airport, and she was telling, just because I'm a lady in a dress, you're not allowed to arrest me if I'm breaking the law. She went to an area that was restricted, and she kept going, and so my man ran over there like a linebacker from the Bears and just tackled her like, boom, you get back across the line, lady, and he doing this job, and she was flipping out. And so people was filming her, and while she was trying to make this like big old Karen scene, and it wasn't working because people saw what happened. You broke the law. Like, so I'm wondering when like you can arrest somebody properly because people are just getting out of hand. Like as soon as somebody why when the police says freeze, you don't freeze. Time out. My voice is gone. Hello. All right, it's back. All right. So tell me, there's one thing I don't understand. When someone says freeze, you know you broke the law. You know you got a warrant. You know you're under arrest, whatever it is you're doing. You know you broke the law. You know you're about to get in trouble. But yet, you don't freeze. That part I don't understand. But when do we reinstate, like I said, when do we reinstate this tranquilizer gun or like a knockout gas gun? Like just something to like chill you out. Like, you ever seen Demolition Man? Like I said, I feel like we're heading towards this because they're trying to make us like, be well. You can't even fucking high five people or touch people no more. So they got this little fucking bar, and when you touch it, you straight up knocked out. Like there's no questions asked. They need to really make that thing because you're not allowed to arrest nobody. It's like we got to arrest you, and we're not allowed to arrest you. I don't get that part when it's just getting like so difficult for a policeman. I feel like for someone like them to do their job. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's crazy. Like you got to be careful how you arrest them because you can't arrest them. Or as soon as you go to arrest them, they don't want you to arrest them. Whoever it is breaking the law, like I said, like that lady at the airport, she just went across, like she thought he was in the wrong for stopping her for breaking the law. You weren't allowed to go in that area, so he clotheslined your ass. Like you weren't stopping, so he had to stop you. Enough said. Enough said. You deserve to get tackled. You don't get the first down. It's time to punt. Bring out the kicking team. Same with this dude, man. He was groping ladies. He hit a lady. And then he's going to go crazy and try to like be all crazy, you know what I'm saying? And so they had to fucking duct tape his ass. And I'm glad they duct taped his ass. But like I said, it sucked that people had to go through that on their airplane flight. They should be ready for this. They should have this knockout bar or knockout gas, whatever it is, and just zip you out. Maybe you shouldn't be allowed to do anything in the plane but sleep. Maybe you should just go to the plane, y'all drink some fucking sleep stuff, and y'all go to sleep, wake up where you need to be. They wake you up like anesthesia, like, here you go. You're in Chicago now. you're in L.A. Welcome to L.A. It's dry as hell out here right now. And don't use water. Shout out to everybody out there in L.A. But I'm just saying, it's just they should rather do this to avoid all this crazy conflicts because people are just like on edge all the time. People are just on edge. And I don't even know what to blame anymore because you're going to be like, oh, it's the media, it's the news. And the media and the news is everywhere. So like, what do you do? Everything's on edge. And then if you didn't watch the news or don't watch the, into the media stuff, you probably work with people who do. And they're going to fill you in. And man, will they fill you in on what you missed out. I am one of those people. I will fill you in and just keep going and follow you around and just give you all the info. No, but I'm here if you need it. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of stuff, man, and just people are just always on edge. I just feel like, maybe to eliminate some of that stuff when it comes to transportation purposes on things like airplane flights, maybe you should just be chilled out. Maybe they should maybe that's nap time. Everybody gets a little NyQuil. And, you wake up when you fly. You get this much NyQuil because your flight is only this short. And it's stuff like that. You just go to sleep. Then you wake up when you get where you need to go. There's no more need for peanuts. And no more need for drinks. And no more drunk passengers. Y'all just go to sleep and wake up. Welcome to Florida. And then everybody's going to have to pee. So you might have to add like another bathroom in the airplane, or you're just gonna, everybody's just gonna have to bust out the plane, run to the restrooms. So all airports just have to update all your plumbing because people can just be peeing a lot if they instate, the knockout gas or whatever. Because I think it should be used in law enforcement and air travel. A lot of people work a lot of crazy hours as it is. They probably want to go on an airplane to get a nice little rest. And you got an unruly passenger, a disgruntled person, wants to start some ruckus. And then, ruins your whole flight, man. You usually like, man, I used to like, or somebody that travels for a living or something, they're like traveling all the time. And like, man, I love when I get on this flight because I get to take a nap. You know what I mean? And then you got this person tripping out. It just messes the whole thing all up. Just messes it all up. So I think we should reinstate it in certain situations, especially like in flights and law enforcement. Because when a guy says freeze, the guy don't want to freeze. Excuse me. And then when you want to go on an airplane and chill out, people just all ain't trying to chill out. And I think it should just be automatically chill out. You don't have to worry about people on their phones when they ain't supposed to be on their phones, or people doing this and that, or taking selfies and annoying the shit out of people. Just everybody out. And the flight attendant's job would just be to go through, make sure everybody's cool, check sure all their machines are on, checking their heart rates, and wiping the drool off their face or something. If they're allowed to. If they're not allowed to, then leave the drool there and let them do it themselves when they wake up. Let them deal with the wet shirt, whatever. Or if you're the person that got drooled on your shoulder, deal with the wet shoulder. It's my opinion. It's just my opinion. But like I said, I think it would just avoid a lot of the whole hassle. The whole hassle would be done. You get some crazy person that don't want to freeze. Zap, you're tranquilized. You're zapped. You're knocked out. And then you just wake up arrested, with your ticket, or you're in the drunk tank. And then you're alive. You didn't get, you didn't have to run around and try to, go all this crazy stuff. Everybody's, safe. You might have a headache because you drank all that, whatever, if you were drunk. Or you might have a hangover from your drugs or alcohol. But you're safe, you're arrested, but you're safe, man, and nobody gets hurt, because all they gotta do is pick you up. Like, oh, man, this person's going crazy. Zap. Oh damn, here we go. Zap. Oh, we got another one. Zap. Like, freeze. Damn it. Zap. That's all I mean. Like, it would just avoid a lot of the hassle, and people couldn't say nothing on the video. You saw them run after they said freeze. They got zapped. And then they were gently arrested because they were asleep. They were just like snoring. Having sweet dreams. And the same thing with the ruly passengers. You can tell, like, when you go on an airplane, if they're going to be, checking people's, like, social background before you go to planes, like they do in other places right now. If that happens to us, like we're getting that social check. People be out, oh, this dude's got some crazy shit. He's going to get sleepy time. They'd be like, sir, do you want these peanuts? And he'd be like, oh, yeah, thank you. First peanut, boom, he's out. Don't got to worry about the dude till we get to Florida. I'm like, welcome to Florida. He's like, oh, yeah. He's like, oh, you don't even know what happened. And that's how you'd be safe. You'd be cool. You wouldn't have to worry about the dude like that. I just really think we should consider this, humans, because people are just on edge. Either the media or whatever it is feeding us our craziness to keep everybody on edge wants to switch it up a little bit and just give us a break for like a year and a half, or give us like a 3-year break of just positivity. That would trip some people shit out. You get another song like We Are the World. Like all these musicians come together, we are the world. You wouldn't be tripping on what people say, like, because all the time we say dumb stuff. Like, everybody says dumb things. Everybody says dumb things, whether it's celebrities or leaders or regular humans like you and I. And it only affects you when there's one little thing that person said out of like all the other 1,000 million things they didn't. It was usually heard that one. It was like, oh man, now you're done. We canceling you. You are done. Like, that's what I mean. Like, everybody says something dumb. Like, even like rap lyrics, dude. Like, everybody says crazy rap lyrics because they rhyme. Some people put like awesome concepts and go in depth and things, but some guys just like to rhyme and rhyme. Like, it's just a rhyme to do it. You know what I mean? And words are just coming out. Words are just going. Like, just spitting everything. And then they might say something dumb like one time, and that's when it affects you. And I'm like, man, you just heard all that whole record, and it was like that one little sentence. Come on, man. Come on, man. But that's all I'm saying. It's not like it wasn't their intent to offend people. It was their intent to catch your eye with the crazy one punchline. And if there wasn't the punchline that caught you, it was a crazy, they were trying to get you to the punchline. So they probably threw a bunch of trash in between it to get to that awesome punchline. And then you wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. No, but I'm just saying, like, I just think it's crazy how people take things out of hand. And I know I took a veer from the tranquilizer, but that's okay. That's okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, I would appreciate if all you humans would smash that like button, hit me with a subscription, and turn on those notifications, because I am here twice a week. And with that said, this has been another episode of Meant to Vent. Till next time, humans. See ya.